Hey guys, so for dinner tonight we are making a really simple chicken parmy recipe with a creamy vodka pasta, so let's make it. So firstly we're just going to work on our chicken, so we're going to cut it in half, but we're not going to reach the end because we're going to make one large chicken schnitzel. And it should look something like this. We're then going to whack the chicken with a rolling pin. Perfect, and now it's time to work on our batter. So in the first bowl we're going to add some breadcrumbs. We're also going to add some shaved Parmesan cheese, as well as some black pepper, some paprika, some chili powder, and just a little bit of garlic powder. And then we're just going to give this a nice mix. In our next bowl, we're going to add some plain flour, and just the same spices as before. And then we're just going to mix this as well. And in our last bowl, we're just going to add 2 eggs. And then we're just going to give them a nice whisk. Well, now it is time to coat our chicken, so we're going into the flour first, just like this. And once it is covered in flour, we are then going straight into the egg. And then we're just going to let the excess drip, and then we're going straight into the breadcrumb. Perfect, and it should look something like this. And I'm just going to pop it in the fridge while we work on our pasta. Well, now it is time to work on our pasta, so we're going to cut some shallots. So we're just going to finely dice 1 whole shallot. Well, that's all the chopping done, so now I'll meet you at the stove. Well, firstly, we're going to cook the pasta, and we're using rigatoni. Next thing we're going to do is work on our pasta sauce. First, I've just added some olive oil, and now I'm just going to add some garlic. Use as much or as little as you would prefer. We love a lot. We're then going to add our shallots. And then we're just going to give it a nice mix. And since this is vodka pasta, we have to add a shot of vodka. And then we're just going to cook this for about 3 minutes. Well, now it is time to add some tomato paste. So I'm just going to use my eyes to measure. And then we're just going to mix that all together. And now it is time to add our thickened cream. I'm going to add 600 mils. Once the pasta is cooked, it is time to add it into our sauce. And then we're just going to stir our pasta through. Once our pasta is cooked, it is time to cook our chicken. And I'm going to fry in some vegetable oil. While we wait for our oil to heat up, I'm just going to work on our Parmi sauce. So I'm going to add some pasta sauce into a pan with some extra tomato paste. I'm going to add some black pepper and some garlic powder. And then I'm just going to give it a nice mix. And now it is time to fry our chicken schnitzels just in the oil. And it should only take about 8 minutes to cook. And while our chicken's cooking, I'm just going to add some mozzarella cheese to our pasta sauce. And once everything is cooked, it's time to plate up. Well guys, it is time to plate up our dinner. So we're going to add one of our chicken schnitzels. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that. Then going to add a bunch of our vodka pasta. Oh my goodness, this looks so delicious. Okay, so let's add just a bunch to the side. Oh my goodness, guys, that just looks like a carb overload. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And then lastly, we just need to add our Parmi sauce to the top of our chicken. So let's do that right now. Yum. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Well guys, there we have it. We have our homemade chicken parmy with a vodka pasta on the side. Yum. This is what dreams are made of, especially when you're in recovery from an eating disorder, because all this right here was my fear foods less than a year ago, and now I get to eat it and enjoy it without feeling guilty. So let's get some of this on our fork. Well, should we get some pasta on here too? Why not? Let's load it up. Okay, well, we've got some pasta, some chicken parmy. But before we eat tonight, always remember that you deserve food, and so do I. So go grab something yummy to eat because you deserve it. Okay, guys. Okay, it's going to be very hot, but cheers. That chicken is cooked so perfectly. That sauce on top, delicious. And that pasta, oh my goodness, I actually could cry. Yum. Well, guys, I'm going to go enjoy my dinner, and hopefully you all have done the same, because food is very important. So go nourish your body, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.